Another of Hollywood's forgotten pioneers was also an Irishman, a painter and sculptor, Rex Ingram. He brought to his films an artist's eye.
Rex worked harder than anyone I've ever seen. He used to run to the set.
Grant Whiteock edited Ingram's Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse and most of his other major pictures.
Characterization was a great thing with him. And also, he created artistic pictures of the lighting and the dressing of the sets.
Ingram's wife, Alice Terry, plays a World War I spy based upon the legendary Mata Hari.
Ingram's work forecast the coming of finesse in movies. I would rank Ingram as number one director, number one in the business. He had traces of sophistication that were not seen in films. That's all there was to it. The films were just a childlike, fairy tale quality about most of them. They were made to entertain, and that's that. But Ingram got into nuances and values of the story, of the characters that I don't really know any other director reached that deeply. Completely revolutionary concept came on with Seitz' Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse.
John Seitz formed a partnership with the great pictorial director, Rex Ingram. As important to them as the story was the look of the film.
Seitz lit the walls. He got his definition from all the planes of the set. He would have deep shadows on one side, light up the wall behind. In fact, he was a sort of a student of Rembrandt.
Camera cameraman relied on the skill of the laboratory. Their best friends were their laboratory contacts. In Seitz's case, Fred Gage.
And Gage would get this piece of film into his lab at night and pull it out of the tank at 3 minutes. There's nothing on it. And he would keep forcing it, and eventually get a staggering little image of some kind, which is exactly what Seitz wanted. I went in the laboratory one day, and Fred says, "Come on over in the set. I want to talk to Seitz. His stuff is getting awful weak." And so we went on this sort of a long corridor with arches and leading to some dungeon. Seitz was down in the set tinkering with a lamp. And Fred says, "All right, Johnny, now let's turn them on and I'll look through and see what I think. You're getting very weak." Johnny says, "They're already on." Yeah, really, it was so low you had to grope your way around the set.
Seitz also used low-key lighting in Ingram's Scaramouche, as effectively in the close-ups as in the long shots. Alice Terry, Louis Stone.
Seitz was one of the true geniuses of filmmaking. Not just a photographer, he was tremendously imaginative, tremendously impressive to me as a young cameraman and to most of the other boys in the business at the time.